incorporating limits. So, guys, I'm V. Sai Srinivas of 9th class from Mathman, and I will be explaining today's editorial. The title of today's editorial is Incorporating Limits. Proposed hate speech provisions should be clear and free of vagueness. Speech is free, but it is a freedom that comes with responsibility, and responsible speech is not just something that does not contain abuse, defamation, or incitement to violence. It is increasingly seen as an expression that tends not to discriminate against or incite hatred towards groups based on race, gender, caste, and religious belief, sexual orientations, nationality, or immigration states. The world has moved away from a free speech doctrine based on a formal equality among different points to one that discourages the targeting of any kind of degradable section. So guys, here it explains us that free speech is a right given to the people. So speech is also a responsibility which comes with many things. So a free speech is given to all the people of a country, and freedom comes with responsibility. So the speech should not contain abuse, defamation, incitement to violence. So these three factors should not be in a speech because it might affect the people of different races. So these speeches tend to always discriminate people of different races and belittle them. So it should not work that way. The religious beliefs, caste, sexual orientations, and other factors of the people should not be affected because of the speech given by a certain person. So, and also a speech should not discourage a certain person regarding their ability to do something. The term hate speech and calls for laws that specifically seek to punish it arise from this inclusive understanding of the basis of which speech is restricted in modern democracies. So hate speech is a term which is specifically used by the government, and anyone who does a hate speech will be punished by the government. So that kind of speech is restricted in modern democracies or like countries such as America, India, and etc. In this backup, the proposal to incorporate provisions against the hate speech in the penal law is quite welcome. A committee appointed by the Union Home Ministry tasked with recommending changes in criminal law is now seeking its formulate new provisions that will make hate speech a separate offense. The term hate speech may not be used, but the panel is examining recommendations made by the Law Commission and the expert committee headed by the T.K. Vishwanathan on adding section 153C and 505A to the IPC group with intention to cause fear or alarm or incite violence towards them and prescribe a sentence of 2 years in prison and fine. So the governments are trying to bring a new law to prevent hate speech. So anyone who use hate speech might be given 2 years in prison and a fine, and they will also be charged with some offenses. So a committee has been appointed by the Union Home Ministry. So they also took help from the Law Commission and the Expert Committee, which is uh, uh, which is headed by T.K. Vishwanathan. So they have decided to add section 153C and 505A to the Indian Penal Code. So they don't want to cause any fear or alarm between the people because it might cause violence towards them. Section 505, on the other hand, proposes to punish speech or writing that causes fear or alarm among a group or provokes violence against it or grounds of race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, place of birth or disability. The Committee for Reform in Criminal Laws and attracted criticism when it was formed last year, as many feared a hurried process without adequate and wide consultation. Some lawyers and activists said that it was not inclusive and questioned its ability to gather a wide range of opinions in the midst of a pandemic. While such points of criticism remain, it appears that the panel would go ahead and make its recommendations soon. In the context of hate speech provisions, it must direct its efforts to define narrowly the sections of it proposes to formulate the avoid of the pitfall of using vague and overbroad terms that would foul the constitutes. So one idea was to bring out a new section for the term hate speech, while the other possibility is under section 508 the people propose that uh, 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 the people have to be punished if the speech or writing they gave causes fear in the masses of people. So what I mean is, so if one gave a speech regarding someone and he discriminated the caste and also caused alarm between the people, he or she shall be punished because of that, because these kind of things may cause violence and riots, so it leads to further damage. So according to that, any person must not be discriminated on the grounds regarding their birthplace, disability, religion, caste, sexual orientation and etc. So some lawyers and other specialists were against it because the Committee for Reform made a criminal laws which are attracted by it, so it faced so much criticism because of that. So even though they didn't like it, they went forward with the plan. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.